Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Flyer, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Flyer's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give while we're working with him, and also the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You notice that Fred will keep that collar high up behind Flyer's ears for the most control over him, and we will show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Flyer is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, and that's where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Flyer take off doing that now, and the command that you're going to give is Flyer heel, and you're just going to start walking, and then Flyer should fall in line heeling appropriately on your left-hand side. He should be keeping pace with you whether you're walking at a faster pace or a slower pace, and he should not be lagging behind on that leash, nor should he be lunging ahead and pulling on that leash. We've also gone ahead and incorporated an automatic sit into our heeling exercise, which means anytime that you're out walking with Flyer and you stop, he should sit nicely right there at your left heel position. You'll see those automatic sits throughout the video here anytime that Fred stops. Now the next command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command. It's a hand and voice command. Use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of his muzzle and the one-word command to stay. And then walk out to the end of your leash, and he should remain seated in this position and should not break. This is a command that you're going to want to practice often with him to help build up his ability to sit and stay for longer periods of time. And you're going to start with a low time increment of about 30 seconds, and upon his success you'll increase your intervals, working up to a total of 3 minutes for your long sit stay. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around and behind in a counterclockwise motion, returning so that Flyer is once again on his left-hand side. And they're going to go ahead and demonstrate their heel sit and stay for you again. It's important to keep Flyer motivated and make this fun for him, and do that by using lots of praise and positive reinforcement and let him know that he's doing a good job completing his commands. So if I use them on another sit stay, they demonstrate that for you again. And this time, instead of returning back, they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. You call Flyer in using his name, where he should get up and come in and sit directly in front of you. And then he heels around the back of you, returning to your left-hand side, sitting nicely. And they'll demonstrate that again. Leave Flyer in a sit stay, out to the end of the leash. Call him in using his name. He should get up and come on in, sit right in front of you. Good. And around the back to your left-hand side, sitting nicely. Good boy. Now the next command that they're going to be heeling into position for is the first of our down commands, and this one is the down from a heel position. For this command, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm again, but this time straight down towards the ground, and the one-word command to down. Then give that stay command and walk out to the end of the leash. And with the down stay, Flyer should remain laying down and should not break. And you want to make sure that you're practicing this command often too, to help build up his self-control and maturity skills and enable him to down stay for longer periods of time. And again, start your increments at about 30 seconds. And when he's successfully completing that, you'll increase your time, working up to a total of 5 minutes for your long down stay. Fred's going to return back again, walking all the way around. Good boy, Flyer. Now, although you're going to be incorporating your commands into your everyday activities and schedule, we do recommend that you set aside about 10 to 15 minutes every day to work them through a formal obedience training session, such as this video here. Be great practice for the both of you, and will help the transition back into the house. Demonstrate that down command for you again.
No.
Now he broke
Stay.
his down, so the first words out of Fred's mouth were no. Flyer automatically went back into a down, and Fred repeated the stay command for him to stay down. And this time I'll demonstrate the recall command or the come on command. Flyer gets up and comes in. Good boy. And now we do have one last command to demonstrate for you, and that's the down from a distance. For this command, you're going to leave Flyer in a sit-stay, walk out to the end of your training leash, and from the end of the leash, you're going to use your right hand to give the down command, and Flyer should go into a down directly where he is sitting. Good boy. So we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Flyer has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Flyer, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.